I think this series can't play it any closer and tighter than it was. Obviously, 3-1 run games. Unfortunately, we're on the bad side of a couple of those. So, a lot of action, a lot to unpack in that game. A ton of chances, of course, late in the game for us offensively. But I thought George threw the ball really good. Was on top of his game early. Was hoping to get him through the bottom of the order there in the seventh, and they were on him at that point. Went to Stanny, and Ryan's been so good for us all year long. We wouldn't be in this position if he hadn't been as, consistent as he's been coming out of the bullpen, and made a mistake. Springer got a big hit there, just like Garver got a big hit earlier for us, and still feel good about where we're at. Thought our other guys out of the bullpen did a great job. We created a ton of traffic. It seemed like the bases were loaded every inning there at the end. We got a big hit in the ninth, and the ball bounced over the fence. You're hoping that stays in the yard, and Cal probably scores on the Rayleigh double. But, our guys competed their tails off. You're creating all that traffic out there, putting the pressure on them. But you got to come through. You got to get the big hit or get the guy in from third, and we weren't able to do that today. So I'll take any questions.
Scott, what were you seeing in the plate appearances late? I mean, like you said, there's probably 8 chances to either take the lead or, even extend the game late there.
Yeah, every situations are different based on, who they have on the mound. We had pitches to hit or get in play, and we weren't able to execute it. You got to execute late in games. That's something we're typically pretty good at. Doesn't always come through or doesn't always happen for us, but when you have that many chances, it's frustrating. Everybody goes home tonight shaking their head. It's a game that we should have won.
Scott, with JP and Cal in particular, you got to like your chances with those guys in those moments.
Yeah, those guys are used to being in those spots. They typically come through. Cal had a good day. He smoked the last ball. It comes up right at the fence. Just one of those games. It's a crazy game, very entertaining, I'm sure, for the people in the stands. A little stressful for those in the dugout, but it happens. Those are fun. I enjoy those games, the back and forth, the competitiveness of it. They were just able to get the big hit by Varsho. Varsho played a great series. Made a couple of huge plays in the outfield for them, and then got the big hit today.
What did you see from Robles today getting the start?
Yeah, I was really happy for Victor. I talked about it pregame. He's such a positive guy and a high-energy guy. Getting him in there today, and we saw the kind of power he's got. He squared that ball up, made some things happen, got the bunt down, stole the base. Exactly what you're looking for today. He had an awesome day.
You guys have been so good at home, especially, and now you guys won't be here until the second half. Just what are you hoping you can kind of regain from the mojo that you showed earlier when you do come out of the All-Star break?
Well, I think, the first half of a Major League season is about setting yourself up and putting yourself in a position to do something special. You can't win the division in the first half, but you can put yourself in a position to do some big things in the second half, and that's exactly what we've done. Now, we got to get better. We know that offensively, figuring out a way to win games like today. And they're not all going to be back and forth as crazy as they are today, but more consistently there. So, we say that we go out on a road trip here, day off tomorrow, but then we finish up on the road before the break. And we are in a position to do some really big things here, but it's got to be more consistent offensively. As we get in the second half, we have a lot of baseball, a lot of fun, big games to play, and our guys will be ready to get after it.
Scott, coming into this homestand, you couldn't have imagined you'd drop all 3 series like this, and it just wasn't kind of the baseball we've seen from you guys play at home. What have you, overall, what do you take away from the homestand, comparatively what you were playing like before?
Yeah, I think we pitched very well in this homestand. I don't have, we were in all the games. We're right there as a matter of, getting the big timely hit. And I thought when Garv got the big homer today, that was going to be enough to get us going. And even when they tied it up, we can continue to put pressure on them. But obviously you're looking at a 9-game homestand at our place. We played so good here. We went so many games late. And we had opportunities to win a lot of these games late. You just didn't execute. Didn't come through late in the game. You don't come through late in the game, you're not going to win them. I don't care how good your pitching is. You got to do something offensively, and we haven't done it consistently here.